Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be taking a look at another 6-star rank 3 video. This time we'll be looking at a Duped Warlock at SIG 139. This is from a player in the game named Silver Surfer, so I want to give him a big shout out and thank you for supplying us some content. I personally have Warlock at rank 2 unduped, and if I ever get around to doing the Abyss and I get a tech gem, he will definitely be up there in one of my choices to rank 3. So once again, thank you very much, Silver Surfer. Let's get to the gameplay and check this bad boy out. So first we're going to pop into chapter 6.2.2 against Mr. Sinister, a very annoying main boss, just because if you hit him you can get poisoned, but Warlock is immune to poison. I think you need Fury to actually do damage to him, but he's running the Robot Uprising synergy with Vision, which gives him Fury when he's actually immune to something, in this case to poison. He's got that crazy regeneration, Mr. Sinister, but that's shut down pretty quick with at least one infection. He also loses a lot of his power when this happens, and it looks like the actual infection is basically shutting down a lot of his offensive abilities, which is pretty sweet. So he's already down to almost half. He's got the armor breaks on as well, the SP2. He does solid damage. He's not the biggest hitter in the game, but when it comes to utility, he's one of the best. Immune to poison, immune to bleed, immune to frostbite, immune to cold snap. He can cause a bleed on his SP2, he can power drain, he can armor break, he can stop healing, and that's a passive. He can actually stop regeneration with a passive ability, so it doesn't matter if it's on a debuff immune node. Pretty impressive champ. He also has a little bit of healing with his special 3, if he has some infections up. Now we're going to pop into Realm of Legends against good old Wolverine, just to show you how fast you can take him out with the infection shutting down the regeneration. Now he doesn't reverse regeneration, he just shuts it down. But it's still pretty sweet, and since it's passive, it can't be removed by any nullify or any node. So once he gets one of those infections on Wolverine, which he already has, it's pretty much over. Every hit that you do places one basically infection charge. If you parry, you get 3. The SP2 will reset one of your infections, which is nice. If you use the SP1, it will actually remove the infections and power drain, so you don't really want that in this particular fight because you want to keep the infections on him. So 67 hits. He's a little deceiving because his hits look like a lot more than they should be, because his SP2 is a lot of hits. Now he got tagged there, but that's alright. There's the bleed. The solid bleed. 20,000 heavy. That was pretty impressive. Of course he's in assassin range. And that's it. Remember the days when Wolverine was almost impossible to kill and everybody had to bring in guillotine? I remember those days. Maybe not the newer players. Now this is the Kang. I believe in, what is that, variant 3? Now he admits he didn't have the best fight here, but again, just wanted to kind of showcase the ability. This particular Kang, he will regenerate like crazy if he doesn't have a incineration debuff on him. But it doesn't really matter because Warlock can just shut down the actual regeneration with his infections, so he doesn't have to worry about the actual incinerations. He can just attack normally once he gets that infection up. And it's pretty easy to keep those infections going. Just don't use your special 1. Use your special 1 if you want to do some power draining and the infections aren't important. He's taking him down pretty good. I use my Warlock rank 2 here, and there's the old battery mode. I think this is what he said. He got kind of messed up with the battery mode. I can understand that. That's happened to me so many times. You're playing a particular champ, the battery mode message pops up, and you just kind of lose your rhythm, lose your flow, and I think that's what happened here. So he's kind of got to start it again. Got 2 infections on. Yeah, he uses power drain there. I don't think he meant to use it there. Again, he's just a little bit off on his flow. He's got to to get back to those infections, get that SP2 going, dodge out that SP1. Now he's got his rhythm again. Beat that SP1. Trying to go for the backdraft intercept, but Kang was not feeling it. He doesn't want to bait out that SP2, and I don't blame him. SP2 is a little bit more annoying. Luckily, Kang is very SP1 friendly. He likes to shoot it off as much as possible. So as you can see, it doesn't really matter in this particular fight about incinerations or shock. Incinerations or shock will stop Kang from regenerating, but it doesn't matter because of the infections. So we're getting close to the end. You know, he hits pretty good. He's not going to put out Corvus numbers and Ghost numbers, but you can't expect that from a champ that has so much utility. I think he's one of the best utility champs in the game. He's fun to play, he moves quite well, he's got great immunities. Okay, we're going to move into one more fight. It's just against a Namor. He wanted to kind of showcase the ability to stop the regeneration and the power gain. So I just kind of watch when he gets the infections on him and Namor starts to regenerate. He actually starts to lose power, which is another bonus of Warlock. It's pretty sweet. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know there's a couple Warlock videos out there already, but why not show another? I think he's a really cool champ. Thanks again to Silver Surfer for supplying this content. Please subscribe, like, and all that good stuff. And take care, everybody, and we will talk to you soon.
Target identified. Analysis complete. Please subscribe.